Did you know that nearly 85% of what we worry about never actually happens? Crazy, right? Imagine the peace you'll find if you embrace whatever life throws at you. Well, that's exactly why I'm obsessed with this Stoic concept called Amor Fati. And it's honestly life-changing, and today I'm gonna break down why I love it and how you can use it too to navigate all the little and big challenges in your day-to-day life. Amor Fati is a Latin phrase that translates to love of faith. It's about accepting everything that happens in life, both the good and the bad, and seeing them as essential parts of our journey. It doesn't matter if it's something that happened in the past, is happening now, or will happen in the future. So think about your life for a second. Remember that really tough breakup you had? Yeah, the one that had you crying for days. And at that time, it felt like the worst thing in your life. But now, looking back, you probably see how that pain actually helped you grow. Of course, in the past, when you were experiencing the pain, you weren't thinking of how it's going to shape you in the future. You were probably more like, why is this shit happening to me? And that's totally normal. You can't control the initial thought that comes to mind. But Amor Fati is about flipping that script. It's about saying, this sucks, but I'm gonna embrace it because it's part of my journey. This whole Amor Fati thing isn't new, by the way. It goes way back to the Stoics like Marcus Aurelius, who was a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher. He believed that everything happens for a reason. Then Nietzsche came along in the 19th century, where he adopted and expanded on this idea. He saw Amor Fati as a way to affirm life, to love every moment of it, and to find strength in our ability to endure despite difficulties. So, why practice Amor Fati in the first place? Well, it does help you find peace in the tough times. When you accept what happens without resistance, you reduce the internal conflict that often leads to stress. Additionally, Amor Fati cultivates gratitude. When you stop resisting and start appreciating every experience, good or bad, your mental health takes a major turn for the better. Now that you know why it's important, let's talk about practicality. How can you use Amor Fati in your everyday life? Accept daily challenges. Say you spill coffee all over your shirt right before an important meeting. Instead of letting it ruin your day, see it as a chance to practice patience. Maybe even joke about it during the meeting. It shows you can roll with the punches and keeps things light. Most of the time, people will respect you for it. Next, reflect on setbacks. When something tough happens, don't just react. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How is this experience shaping who I am? And the last thing I want you to remember is to embrace change and see it as a natural part of life. When you practice Amor Fati, you change the way you see and react to life's events. Instead of being a victim of your circumstances, you become an active player in your own story. It's not easy, but it is worth it. And honestly, not everybody can do it. But I believe that if you're still here watching this video, you're one of the rare humans who can. So try it out. See the difference it makes in your life. It's not about what happens to you, but how you respond to it.